God dang it.
We're dead.
Yeah, I know, Kevin. There we go. So it's easy to get off, but you can see here I have worn through. There's the one spot where I put my palm constantly for casting, and I have worn through that. Granted, this keyboard, I got this keyboard a long time ago. I got this keyboard All right, well with that, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Banshee Cup. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we have Team Banana. On the right, it's going to be Team Ultralisk. This is our third best of 3 of the day, as we have just haphazardly started our draft. This is the Meta Madness style of draft, so heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best of 3 series. As we are getting into Cursed Hollow, it's a best of 3 Meta Madness style of draft. We've got the bounty system as well. Butcher, Cho'Gall, Nova, Asmodan, Gazlo, Murky, Perovius, Valir, Kil'Thuzad. Convection, Kael'thas, Hunt, Illidan, Nidus, Sagara, Twin Blades, Varian, Monstrosity, Abathur, and Longboat Vikings. There's the duo of Stitches, Alexstrasza with level 1 Globe talents, Lili and Shen with no specific talents, triple healer comp, no healer team, and the special of Lieutenant Morales with the medevac backdoor for the Juice Pirates. You got the Lego D&D set. Not sure when I want to build it. I literally there was a Lego Orchid set that someone gave my dad, and he was like, I'm never gonna build this. So when my parents are visiting, they brought it, and I actually built it last night. That's why my fingertips are all like, they're not destroyed, but I can definitely feel like, oh yeah, I built Lego last night. Like the tips of my finger from just pushing the pieces together. As I said, I have to take a photo of the Lego set that I built last night. It was really nice. It's really nice. We actually will be doing a Lego set on stream. It was one of our sub goals, so we'll be doing that in the future. We actually are gonna have chat vote on which Lego set we do. So I'm gonna go grab, I'm gonna find 3 different Lego sets, and I'm gonna let chat vote on which one we order, and then we'll order a Lego set and build it on stream. I thought that'd be a nice, fun, cozy little stream. Something simple. We can chill out, we can talk about random stuff, and all that good stuff. Stuff and stuff. Talking is great today. Blaze, Garrosh, Greyman on the left-hand side, Sylvanas Hogger on the right. Both teams are going to need a healer. As I mentioned, this is the Meta Madness style of draft, but there's no baseline bans on either of these teams, or on any of the heroes. So things like Anduin are up and available. Genji is still up and available, so you could see a Genji, Anduin, Light Bomb combo for either of these sides. It would kind of slot in with either draft. It is Cursed Hollow, so you could see a global priority for either side. Brightwing was already banned, Dahaka already banned, but Falstad could be still picked up. I just wanted to build Lego on stream, but I wasn't sure if there's a market for it or not. Oh, I'm willing to bet there is. Absolutely. There's a speed run streamer that I've rated a couple times when I've had later streams. Her name's Marforia. She did a couple Lego streams recently, and she did pretty good. Granted, she has a very dedicated community for whatever she does. So I'm assuming that when we do it, viewership will drop. But as I said, it was a sub-goal idea. It's a fun little thing. And if people want to watch, they can watch. If people aren't interested, because I know people said they weren't interested, and that's whatever. I mean, not everyone wants to watch me play Elden Ring. Not everyone wants to watch casting. I mean, it's entertainment subjective. So I just do my best to create fun content around whatever we do. You're mad? What's up, Madara? Alarm clock stuff, or what happened, bud? Oh, there's the Genji Anduin, as I mentioned. They changed the time of our... Oh, did they? When did they do that? When did... That's... What? That's... I got no opinion on that. Nope. That's super awkward. That is super duper awkward. Something, something, something. We're not like CCL. I'm really sorry to hear about that, Madara. You never even got pinged about it? I thought, like, literally both teams had to agree and stuff. That's super... Oh, that's super weird. Let me introduce the teams so we can continue talking about this. But we have on the left-hand side Team Banana with a Banana Tracer. Jean Lazelle will play Malfurion. Jahan, you get 1 per series. We'll play Garrosh, Okemech on the Blaze, and Itrax will be your Grey Main. X-Ray for the side of Team Ultralisk will be your Muradin. Ultralisk on Sylvanas. Menelor is the Hogger. Porky playing Anduin. Porky playing Anduin? And Austin is going to be the Genji. Rip the undefeated. What, like, but how did the match get changed without people being, like, how did it get changed without the okay from the captains and the admins? That's the like, I thought that's how map or series changes were. Like, it had to be approved, but like both captains had to agree and the admins had to approve it. Well, first blood goes over to the side of Team Banana. We do have a gamble going on right now if you're so inclined. Madara, they did run a Nova composition. It was actually really, really cool. I was silently hoping the Nova composition would win. No bias to the players, just I was like, oh, Nova comp, that's cool. You have no idea, to be honest. Dude, that's confusing. That's really confusing to me. Something's not adding up right there. Something doesn't add up. I say challenge it. Make waves. You're practicing her? Oh man, it seemed really promising. Especially with the Executioner Greymane level 16 with all the slow value on pin down and stuff. And armor reduction from the 16 talent tier pin down. Or not pin down talent, but I forget the name of the shot, the slowing shot. And then you also had the anti-armor shells too. Like, yeah, it was a really, really good, it's a really good draft. I'm bummed out it didn't work. But hopefully next week. Hopefully next week. Mid lane will be cleared out right now. We've got a Hogger managing bottom. Camps were grabbed from mid, as we just saw. Garrosh goes up to top lane. X-Ray just being tossed around. It is going to be a Warbreaker Garrosh level 1. And we also will see the Reverberation for the Muradin. Unstable Poison on that Sylvanas. Shuriken Mastery Genji. Eyes in the Dark Greymane. Pretty standard across the board. No parting gift for Tracer. Went into the Tracer rounds. Increased the basic attack range by 10%. Basic attacks against enemy heroes reveal a small area around them. Can we see what Tracer's auto attack range is right now? It's 5.5. So 10%. So she gets 0.5 from this? Is that right? Someone who's good at math, let me know. I think the Tracer baseline auto attack is 0.5. And or 5. And then she gets another 0.5 from that level 1, I think. Porky going for the channel right now. Ultralisk anchoring behind. No delay from Tracer. She does meet a immediate route from Malfurion. Banana taps well. Meanwhile, in top lane, Blaze is pushing in up against this Hogger, getting some decent value with the Siege Giant. Gamble, by the way, is going to close in a moment here, if you are so swayed. Technically, a little bit of a lead to the side of Team Banana, as they have a half a level lead, but they also have decent structural damage across the board. Decent fort front gate damage. Oh, Alcin is almost going to go down to Tracer, but Banana plays respectfully and backs away. Anduin Divine Star immediately. Ultralisk jumps in with the Haunting Wave. Itrax jumps in with the Razor Swipe, the Worgen Form. The Groundbreaker's good. The Desperate Prayer doesn't save enough. Alcin, Tracer is able to get that last little bit of damage, but Banana will be punished. Groundbreaker onto X-Ray, and once again we trade. By the way, Muradin's gonna go into give him the axe at level 7, so no Skullcracker attacking A hero that is stunned, rooted, or slowed increases Muradin's basic attack damage by 50 for 3 seconds. 50% for 3 seconds. I don't... Oh, it was Blaze that got the channel there because Anduin got the one down here. Middle, top right. Yeah, so it's going to be top right for the next one. As we do see that on the mini-map. Garrosh maybe trying to pressure into X-Ray. Uses the Dwarf Toss and creates enough space for Garrosh just to say, you know what, I'm going to mount and disengage. Sidewall taken out by Greymane, able to avoid some Chastise. Oh, wait, hold on. Ultralisk is the target. Indomitable activated, and Garrosh can't get the throw onto Ultralisk. The angling, the dangling, it doesn't work out. Now, Genji is getting chunked here, but so is the Garrosh. He's looking for more value. Throws the Greymane in, and Greymane's like, yeah, I don't really want to do this, bud. Hogger set up for this objective, but it's going to be a Blaze delay. Blaze delay in the top lane. 10 talent here, almost here. Let's cycle through those other numbers. Rotation up. Greymane will show in the wave, as well as Tracer here. X-Ray going to see that as well. Augur being zoned away. 10 talent here. Is there a delay? Genji gets some shurikens over the wall from this little corridor. Curse Bullet, Bunker, Warlord's Challenge. Tracer, I'm assuming a Sticky Bomb. That's the most popular. We also have the Tranquility from Malfurion. X-Ray gets the Avatar activated in time. Gonna be that Sticky Bomb. Light Bomb, Genji jumps in. Greymane's the target. X-Ray lands the Stormbolt onto Garrosh. The bunker comes down from Blaze, and that creates a bit of safety for our Blaze. Hogger gets a pretty decent bounce through the enemy team, but he can't find a kill. Neither can Ultralisk on Sylvanas. Johanna Yaya is a little bit low. This Garrosh does have that physical and spell armor from his health pool being reduced. Jet Propulsion from Blaze says hello to the face of Muradin. He does go down, but Genji with his Dragon Blade slicing, dicing, gets the kill onto Tracer Malfurion. He goes down as well. This game is all about trades as Johanna Yaya will go down, and I said it's all about trades, but that will be an extra kill over the side of Team Ultralisk, who go for the channel and the boss. Boss is assumed to be grabbed in top, so you make the trade. You make the trade happen. Go for bottom lane boss while the enemy takes top. There is enough time. No, there's not. I was gonna say there's enough time to get this and rotate down here, but no, never mind. The health bar wasn't dropping that quickly, and then all of a sudden Tracer Greymane really start rolling through this Jungle Grave Golem defender. Okay. We didn't talk about it, but the right-hand side, we have that Dragon Blade, Light Bomb, Shockwave, Wailing Arrow, and the Avatar for Muradin. We mentioned some of these in the fight, but just in case anyone's listening and wondering. Come on, Banana Hammock, you got this. Yes, I agree, Wildfire. As Genji does go down. Nice invade onto the camp. For those of you who don't know, we have established our own lore of Team Banana, that the H in Banana stands for hammock. It's the only logical, that's the only thing the H could stand for. Muradin goes fishing for a Stormbolt. Tracer says, I got harassment damage while Greymane grabs the rest of the camp, and I can continue auto-attacking out. Pulse Bomb is completely full. Doesn't look like Tracer will drop that onto the enemy. 13 talent tier advantage to the side of Team Banana, as boss in top lane will get the keep front gate. Some decent damage onto from the minion wave as well. Keep front gate. Oh, the gate is all that remains here. 2 out of 3 tributes to both sides, and the spawn position is favorable to Team Banana. They do have their mid lane fort to retreat to. No top lane fort to retreat to, but positionally, as I mentioned, better on the left-hand side for Team Banana. Camp being delayed out here. Tracer scouts X-Ray. He lands the Stormbolt. Gonna be tossed in. Muradin able to dwarf launch out. Actually, it's dwarf toss because he doesn't have launch. But Bronzebeard Rage. Got the Enchant Boots, Lion Speed. Shin Gun for Genji. That's a big pickup as well. A lot of good damage coming through from that, level 13. Ultralisk did use Black Arrows to lock down this tower for a moment, get some decent siege, or get some siege in that lane. as the mid lane is going to be shoved into the fort front gate. That's finally cleared out. Murden does land the Stormbolt, but I don't think Banana's too concerned. Gets a good heal out from Malfurion. Jean Lazelle keeping the allies pretty healthy. Actually, take a look here really quickly on the healing output, if I can remember what button to press. Hold the phone. That's a whole heckload of damage on a Murden who gets the Avatar activated in time. Leap of Faith is good from Ando, and 70-second cooldown onto that bad boy. As Murden says, we gotta go in. We gotta try and stop Jean Lazelle from getting the channel, but they won't be able to do so. Curse goes over the side of our red squad, or our blue squad, as Team Banana take down X-Ray here. No, they don't take down X-Ray, but they're going to be looking at Austen. Austen's so low on this Genji, able to get the natural agility or the cybernetic agility away. The chase is on. Banana will take a Stormbolt to the face, a root from Malfurion. They're trying to chase them down. Hogger taking a safe rotation out. Top lane's got a massive wave, but let's talk about the fight right now. X-Ray being displaced, no Avatar for 18 seconds. Has the cooldown reduction from his level 4. Anduin throws a Chastise out, trying to create some space for his allies to back away, but ooh, that's a big double Warlord challenge. Toss on to Genji, deflect activated, humongous root from Malfurion. Yo, can you guys go bottom and end? Like, sidewall, go bottom and end? I mean, it's 3 dead. Oh my god. If they end within a minute here, that'll be the fastest map. The fastest map currently in Banshee Cup Season 2 is 11 minutes, 58 seconds. Bottom lane keeps going down. Yo, they get it. I mean, the window's there. Will Team Banana get it? Doesn't look like it. They're going for mid lane keep. My excitement has been snuffed. Oh man, I was getting all hyped up. I was like, okay, we're gonna have a map record here, but no map record today, unless the core randomly explodes in the next 20 seconds. Garrosh is getting pressured here in bottom. Hogger's able to spin away with the Hog Wild before the Jet Propulsion from Blaze can connect. Imposing Presence level 13 or level 16 for Murden. That's a big pickup. I actually love that talent pickup for him. It's a 20-second cooldown. Activate to reduce the attack speed by 50% and movement speed by 20% of nearby enemy heroes and summons for 2.5 seconds. Passively, heroes and summons that attack your hero, Muradin, have their attack speed slowed by 20% for 2.5 seconds. So that passive is huge. The activatable, awesome. The passive, that's always there. Very, very good for the Muradin. Genji, by the way, 57 stacks on his level 4 out of the 60. Boston bottom and Boston top just now respawning. Greymane grabbing this camp as I can't angle my camera just right today. We've got a toss combo onto X-Ray. He gets the Avatar, takes the Pulse Bomb. That's a leap of faith from Anduin. They share that Pulse Bomb damage and that slow, but you know what? You don't lose your Muradin. He actually Dwarf tosses back in, lands the Stormbolt onto 1. Light Bomb from Anduin into the Genji as he tries to jump into the backline. Austen is going to be punished for trying to make something happen. Greymane lunges in, Tracer being thrown in, X-Ray gets the Dwarf toss away, but Tracer blinks forward, and this, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe is the run through bottom lane to end map number 1 in this third best of 3 of the day. Jean Zal leading the charge on this Malfurion with that movement speed buff from level 7, if I'm not mistaken. I think I said level 7, I meant level 13. I literally hover over 13. 7 is the cleanse. Anyways, we have got a fairly good map number 1 over to Team Banana. Hogger misses the shockwave. It is still Hogger Anduin to defend. Tracer recalls right now, and it's not enough between Porky and Menelor as Team Banana takes map number 1 of our third best of 3 of the day. GG, well played. All right, the payout's been made. Let's go ahead and go get through some ads. We'll run. Okay, I am back. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Sorry for my delay. We are back. We are here. We are ready to go. Looks like the ads are a little bit behind, but that's because I kind of forgot to push the button. That's all good either way. Welcome back into the Banshee Cup Round 6. We're in our third best of 3 of the day. Map number 2. Sorry, chugged a bunch of water in the kitchen. So we gotta wait for our tea to steep here. So, Sky Temple map number 2 in the third best of 3. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Man, I'm excited. It's been a pretty decent day of streaming, as well as a pretty decent day of games. I've been having a blast, and I hope you're all enjoying it as well. We've got a Hammer, Maev band, Lucio, as well as a Brightwing band on the right-hand side. Dahaka first pick into the enemy side. Excuse me, I guess the enemy side will pick an Anub'arak Stukov into this Dahaka so far. So Anub'arak, a safe play here. Stukov is a wonderful pickup as well. Excited to see how this is going to be built. Now, is there going to be an early Li Ming? Li Ming is often considered a nice counter into Anub'arak because of the Disintegrate being a great way of burning through his cocoon, but that's, I mean, it's not like, oh, there's an Anub'arak, okay, you must pick Li Ming. Granted, Li Ming, I think this is a fantastic map for her. A lot of group ups for a lot of group up team fights, which that's reset potential for her. We'll see a Dahaka, Johanna, Rhaegar. Okay. Hanzo's still up and available. This is a decent. I mean, Hanzo's good on every map. I actually really like Lunara on this map. I think her vision is really, really good. Her damage, her poke. Overall, I think Lunara is just a fantastic pickup. But we'll see what actually is going to be the priority, as Falstad will be banned away. So every global is gone. Actually, Abathur is up. Vikings are up as well. I don't know if these teams have a Viking player, but Vikings is not a bad trio for a map like this. As we do get into our last ban. They want to get rid of the Vikings. They want to get rid of like an Abathur. Samuro maybe actually is not a bad ban either. It's going to be the Hanzo. Okay, so Hanzo is removed. Hanzo is gone as we get into what? So you have Dive from Anub'arak. Greymane's already been played. So, as I said, like, I like the Lunar because it gives you another Dive option. Genji's already been played, so I'm just trying to think of, like, dive-based heroes that could be good. Malthael's not bad for this map either. His 1v1 is really strong. Okay, so they're actually going to be... So it's not going to be really a dive composition. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like, you have Burrow Charge into Celestial Charge, but you're mostly just trying to set up that Chromie. Kerrigan will be grabbed here. There's been so much Kerrigan today, I was like, wasn't she already played? No, she hasn't been played yet. She's been played in other best of 3s that we've had so far today. Well, actually, Kerrigan has 100% participation today. Kerrigan has 100% participation. Because she can only play once, she can only be played once per series. Oh, I love this. I don't know if they'll win, but I love this. I caster bias through and through. I want Team Banana to win. I want them to win the bounty, and I want Azmodan to win. Let's go! Dude, I don't get to see Azmodan like ever. Twitch predictions up and available. Twitch predictions up and available. iTrex for the side of Team Banana will be playing Imperius, the Stabby Daddy. We've got a Jean Lazelle playing your Stukov. Johanna Yaya will be this Anub'arak. Banana playing Chromie, and your Asma Dunk with level 1 Greed is going to be OK Mech. Right side of the map is going to be Team Ultralisk, looking to take us to a map number 3 with their Hyper Carry. No, not Hyper Carry, sorry. With their Vala, played by Ausen. Ultralisk on Kerrigan. Porky to be played to play the Johanna. Menelor on Dahaka, and X-Ray will be your Rhaegar. Time Walker's Pursuit did see the enemies at the center. We've got the Low Blow Stukov. Nerubian Armor, excuse me, Legion of Beetles for our Anubarak, so Consuming Flame, Rhaegar going Colossal Totem, Enhanced Agility, Dahaka, Fury of the Swarm for Zagara, or for Kerrigan, different Zerg. I actually have the Puncturing Arrow for Vala at level 1, so no auto attack build for her, and Shield Glare for the Johanna. But as I mentioned, map number 2, Azmodan composition for the side of Team Banana as Anubarak pressures onto Vala, but it looks like Vala and Kerrigan are pressuring back onto Anubarak. Now granted, they went a little deep to try and chase this. Ultralisk is able to ravage to an enemy hero. Vala, dropping to like a third of her HP, is able to move into mid and keep that auto attack sustain going. 4,200 to Team Banana, 3,000 to Team Ultralisk for this Sky Temple map number 2 and our third best of 3 of the day. We got odds, but I challenge you, chat, to push further on those gambles. If you've won today, roll those gambles into you know, roll your victories into more predictions. It's like when you go to the casino with $20 and then you're up to 60. It's like, okay, you know, I'll pocket this 20, and now I have 40 to gamble away. If I lose it, I'm still equal. That's legitimately that's the way I gamble. I go in with like 20, 40 bucks. If I lose it all, I'm done. If I double it, I usually stop. But if I'm like with friends and stuff, then I'll usually pocket that 20. So it's like, all right, if we want to go gambling later, I have that 20 again. I live in a town where there's casinos literally 15 minutes down the street, but I go down to the casinos like once, maybe a year. It's, to be honest, it's whenever I have friends visiting and they want to go down. It's like, all right, I don't mind, but it's not something I'm going to do in my own free time. I definitely get that, like, when you're winning, I definitely understand that sort of like that not energy, but that feeling. That feeling of winning, that dopamine effect. There you go. Alrighty. I think one of our viewers actually was saying that they went to Vegas or something recently and they won like a few $100, maybe more. Oh, that tea is still a little hot. Whoopsies. I want to burn my tongue. We're having pizza tomorrow. Ultralisk taking a chunk of damage here. The map is pretty equal, I will say, but we're gonna start seeing some shift in the map structures as we get our first objective phase up and available. Double temple phase. The first 2 objective phases of this map are always the same. Top and center for the first, and singular bottom for the second. After that, we start randomizing as Azmodan pushes a bottom lane a little bit. He did go into the Hellforged armor. So they gain 20 armor, the Demon Warriors and Lieutenants. So that's your both of your summons. Dahaka's getting a top lane fort. Meanwhile, mid lane fort is only starting to take damage. Ooh. All right. Shots are looking better and better for Team Ultralisk. That Dahaka gets crazy good work done in top lane. Celestial Charge, hold on! Whoa! Kill on Vala. Johanna gets Iron Skin activated in time. The low blow doesn't get the kill, but Ultralisk is going to be able to trade into the Chromie, but they also take down this Stukov. I thought things were going to be a trade here, but it's no Kerrigan starting to pop off. Itrax very low on this Imperius. He cannot sustain this, and he will go down. Azmodan, meanwhile, in bottom lane saying, you know, at least I got my Master Destruction, which is a faster way to scale, but youch. Foo Fighter, it was you. 2,400. I didn't realize that you were in the thousands. I thought it was like a few hundred. Nicely done, bud. I work for a company that makes online slot games. That's gotta be very, because there's gotta be so much psychology that goes into that. There's gotta be so much psychology that goes into creating stuff like that. Like, making certain noises that trigger dopamine effects that make people want to sit there and play. Because that's essentially that's the whole thing with slots and most of those games is how do you get people to stay and play. Team Ultralisk are just rocking and rolling right now as it's 5-1 in kills. They're about to pick up 10 talent here. Azmodan goes for the Hearth out in this bush. I don't think he was seen. No, I think he's actually fine, yeah. Because they do have this vision, but I don't think they actually saw him step into that bush through vision. Even if they did. Whoa, Bloodlust Rhaegar, Isolation Dahaka, Ultralisk for the Kerrigan, Vala with the Rain of Vengeance, and Bless Shield Johanna. This is gas. Ultralisk, Team Ultralisk, they're like, we're going Bloodlust, we're going Gasness. Granted, X-Ray consistently in the past, back in CCL and stuff like that, would take Bloodlust. So this isn't like, oh my god, it's never been done. X-Ray is one of the few Bloodlust Rhaegars out there. Bloodlust activated, and there goes the Anubarak immediately. Yikes. Yikes to what? I said a lot of things in the last minute. Azmodan just trying to do Azmodan things while... Yeah. This is getting more and more awkward. Siege Giant in bottom lane getting value. Boss is being threatened. Dahaka brush stalks into bottom. Time stop by the Chromie. Celestial charge by Imperius. Unfortunately, unable to get a kill for the side of Team Banana. So boss in bottom lane. Azmodan still being Azmodan in top. 60 seconds to go on his demonic invasion, so he used it fairly recently to push up this top lane further. Bottom lane is our second objective phase, and it's bottom shots going out. But we didn't talk about this. This is Temporal Loop, Demonic Invasion, Wrath of Angiris. You've got the Filleting Swipe and the Cocoon for the Anubarak. And now Porky trying to get out of here, and I think Porky should be pulled. Get it? Pulled Porky? Because anyways. Mid lane was being worked on. Azmodan got picked off in mid, so they trade. But meanwhile, Anubarak actually will not sustain on bottom lane. They're going to move into mid lane and try and deny this structure. Excuse me, this fort being destroyed. Celestial Charge, there's the Bloodlust. Anubarak lands the Cocoon onto Vala, 69 HP on Itrax. And the isolation and such was not enough to take down the Imperius, so they still, it was just that little bit of a trade earlier. Objective phase still up in bottom lane. 13 talent on the right side for Team Ultralisk. And Ultralisk stepping onto the objective area. 180 stacks for the Azmodan. By the way, as I mentioned, he went into Greed, so after gaining 200 Annihilation stacks, increased the range of all shell burn by 25%, and Demonic Warriors gained 20% attack speed and movement speed. Celestial Charge denied by the Iron Skin from Johanna. Ultralisk still on this point. Wrath of Angiris not connecting. No Sky Suplex. Another fort goes down. Rush Stalk in from Dahaka. 13 talent to your advantage. Banana getting really low here. Chromie trying to back away, but Dahaka lands the drag, and Stukov, Anubarak will fall. This entire composition of Team Banana has fallen apart, as this will be a pentakill.
Team kill!
So, no boss up and available for a while. Oh, sorry about that. No boss up and available for a while here. We're going to have Porky rotating up, and they're just going to paint the map red. Looks like Dahaka actually... Oh, not really paint the map red. They're just stealing away the enemy side camps. Dahaka pushes up bottom. 2 to 12 in kills, and it is a 3-level difference currently. You're right for the psychology. For a whole lot of gambling sector, there's some... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was watching, there's a movie or TV series called The Curse, and it was talked about how good it was. I watched like 5 episodes. I watched like 4 episodes, and I was like, when does this get good? It's just that like constant like perpetual of like, when does the ball drop? Like when does the bad stuff start to happen? But it's so slow. But they actually talked a little bit about like gambling stuff. Like there's a scene in there talking about how they designed atmospheric lighting and stuff, so that way people feel like they're still like out. Like it has to do with like brain and being outside and tricking people into thinking that their brain is very comfortable being inside all day. It's fascinating. It's so fascinating. Just like the double kill we had in mid lane, as Ultralisk is going to find their 14th, Team Ultralisk will find their 14th kill. And Haka meanders to... I mean, literally, they can just keep playing the map. They don't need to find any extra kills. Like, Team Ultralisk doesn't have to take the fight to Team Banana. The onus is on Team Banana to really step out and find these fights, but I mean, once again, with a 3-level difference, it's just looking rougher and rougher and rougher. It gets good when you watch Fallout instead. I watched the 4th episode of Fallout last night. I'm still loving the show. I'm still really enjoying the show. I barely know anything about the video game series, so I'm just enjoying it as video game media. Like, we're in some of the best video game TV show media right now. Last of Us was great. Twisted Metal was great. The new Avatar, I know it's not video game, but the new Avatar live action, that was fantastic. Hold the phone, the Bloodlust coming out. That's a whole heckload of damage onto Asmodean. He goes down, as well as this Nubarak. Jean Lazal tries to use the flailing swipes to push back the enemy, but I think Jean Lazal is going to be taken down by X-Ray. Throws down the lurking arm. Earth Grasp Totem. Meanwhile, Kerrigan lunges onto Chromie, and Vala and Friend were trying to take down Itrax. It doesn't look like it worked out. Siege Giants and bottom are going to confirm keep, or at least the keep is on a sliver. Yeah, they can't attack core yet because one keep hasn't fallen. There you go. Bottom keep will go down, and now the core can be assailed by the side of Team Ultralisk, who are looking to take us to a map number 3. I don't see a world where this Nubarak, Asmodean, Imperius can defend, but you just never know. A Nubarak goes in with a Burrow Charge. Iron Skin activated by the Johanna. The Celestial Charge connecting, but the core shielding is dropped. The core is going to fall, and map number 2 goes over to the side of Team Ultralisk. The Asmodean did not work out, unfortunately. That's where you got to last night. You finished episode 4 as well. Yeah, tonight, well, I guess today, I'm gonna finish up stream. Maybe I run out and get some groceries and stuff. It's my buddy's birthday coming up, so I'm gonna get him a little bottle of whiskey for his birthday. And I could run around and grab a couple other things as well and just get that done today. But the game plan today is play a bunch of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth after stream and then watch Fallout while I make curry again. Well, I guess reheat curry. Let's go ahead and roll out a block of ads. Wait. I had a major death in Force Awakens spoiled on game FAQs in a Mortal Kombat forum. Or maybe Mario Kart? What? Anyways, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in map number 3 of our third best of 3. We still have one more best of 3 coming up after this, and we've got Gordon of Terror with a Lucio Vikings ban. Of course, it's Meta Madness style of draft, so the 20 heroes we saw in maps 1 and 2 in total will be banned away. And we also have the bans at the top of the screen. So technically there's 24 out of the 90 heroes banned away. First pick, Abathur. Now, does Team Banana take away the Samuro? Because I feel like a Samuro is literally on the horizon for Team Ultralisk. Baha had no internet for 3 years, confirmed. No, I'm really good at avoiding spoilers. Like, I watched Season 2 of Loki a year after it came out, and I had nothing of it spoiled. I literally didn't know anything of it. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, yeah. That's not surprising. Mortal Kombat is the opening. That is wild to me, Wildfire. That's actually, that's so crazy. So, of course, Team Ultralisk had to have known the Samuro was going to be grabbed, right? And I was about to say, are they going to look at like a Cassia? Cassia's a fine target to clone. But also, Jaina's like, is not but she's one of the tried and true heroes to clone as well, because that spell power buff as well as the auto attack speed buff. But Cassia might just be the main target for it. Could see a hyper carry Cassia. Could look at a bruiser healer. Could also consider a healerless composition. They could go into like a Zarya and do like a double support instead of like a double healer, you know what I mean? Because there is a no healer team composition. But we'll have to see. I mean, it's a Samuro Brightwing for the side of Team Banana, so they steal the Samuro away, but did they really want it? I think so. ETC removed. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. BananaH plays a really... I mean, iTrex also, I think, plays a really good ETC, so not too surprised by that. Bit of a target ban. Uther was removed as well. You got a Brightwing. I mean, what do you want to do with this Brightwing? What kind of... Team Banana. One second. Okay, so Gazlo has been played by and won by Team Dequaz and Team Sven. So if Gazlo wins here, that's a bounty share for the side of Team Banana. Now, if they go Zarya and like a... Okay, they're not okay. I was gonna say if they go Healerless... Alright. Wait. Hunt Illidan. Hunt Illidan is a bounty. So both teams could technically do a bounty here. Not technically. Well, I mean, both... Team Banana's got a bounty with the Gazlo, but we could see Hunt Illidan, which to me, honestly, Hunt Illidan doesn't feel like a crazy talent. Like, Hunt Illidan is pretty strong, especially with an Abathur hat, but, you know, let's get into this. I'm excited for this one. Alright, there we go. Gamble's up and available. Get them on in. Yeah, Hunt Illidan with Abathur hat? That's pretty strong. Well, we'll see at level 10. We'll wait with bated breath. Map number 3 in our third best of 3. We still have one more best of 3 after this series. I believe it's Dino versus Sven coming up next, but let's focus in on to Banana. We've got an OK Mech Gazlo. BananaH will be your Diablo. iTrex on the Gul'dan. Jean Lazal to play the Brightwing, and Banana playing your Blade Master, Samuro. Right side of the map, we've got Team Ultralisk, who will pick up this Illidan for Ultralisk. We've got a X-Ray Mal'Ganis. Menelor will be the Abathur. Austin playing Cassia. And last but not least, Porky will be your White Maiden. Devil's Due level 1 for the Diablo. We actually see the Chaotic Energy. Way of Wind for Samuro. Rocket Boots on our Gazlo, which is going to be increase the cast range of Explodium charge by 30%, its damage by 35%. Hitting enemy hero increases the movement speed by 20% for 3 seconds. Night Rush flank from Mal'Ganis, but there's nothing really to do with that. Cassia doesn't have a Fend to go in. Gul'dan throws out some damage, and Diablo drops a little low. Meanwhile, Samuro, up against the Abathur hat in bottom lane, gets some damage under the fort front gate. Level 7 will be a big moment for Team Ultralisk, as I'm assuming they will pick up the Mule. Oh, I hate Monkey Brightwing is my least favorite skin. I hate Monkey Brightwing so much. It's things made of nightmares made for things that are made of nightmares for 100, Alex. Abathur hat just applied. The symbiote applied to Mal'Ganis, pushing up bottom lane. Gazlo grabs the left side camp. Illidan on the right. Same to be done in bottom lane. Blue on the left, red on the right, and we still have just Mal'Ganis pushing up bottom lane. Banana trying to just be able to get to the minion wave, not take some pressure, take any damage from X-Ray here. Is it because it drives you bananas? What's up, Cyber? How you doing, bud? The answer is suck at Trebek. I love, you know what made me, it's so Potent Potables was always used in that sketch. And then like they did an SNL Jeopardy a couple years ago, maybe more than a couple at this point. And someone was finally like, what is Potent Potables? And then Trebek was like, alcohol. And if you like, it was the funniest thing, is like the moment it was said that it's just a container of alcohol, it's like, oh, potent potables. It makes sense now, but it was just the funniest thing to me. They're like, yeah, it's just alcohol. Diablo flanking into bottom lane. Throws a Fire Stomp through the enemy. No soul to flame level 4. Went sacrificial soul. Got the health funnel for Gul'dan. Illidan with the Hunter's Onslaught. Did go battered assault level 1. Casually 1v2ing in top lane for the time being. Adrenal overload for the Abathur here as we look down into bottom lane. Diablo taking a handful of damage. Cassie with the fend. But the Fire Stomps provide some decent HP here, and Diablo won't go down. Man, I can't believe that he actually lived there. I thought there'd be enough sustained damage. What's up, Elite Sparkle? How you doing today, bud? Happy Saturday to you. Oh wow, there is 150 versus 10k. At least we got odds. Hopefully things are going well for you. I have been suffering a spine injury since the start of the year, so I've been in constant pain for the last 3 months plus. It's been rough. It's been very, very rough, to be honest. Mule for Abathur, level 7. We've got the Unbound for the Illidan. Jean Lazelle working on this first seed. Porky is actually going to be able to grab this here. Brightwing was poking, but... Oh, Gul'dan has a delay. All right. Diablo looking to maybe jump in here. 58 souls currently. Able to push around Mal'Ganis, get the overpower as well. Cassie with a lightning surge to delay out the objective channel. Alcyn very low. Actually, no, absolutely fine on this Cassia. It was sketchy up until when it wasn't. Cassia fends in, and First Blood does go over to the side of Team Ultralisk. Diablo being run down over here. He should fall as well. Abathur getting the kill onto Diablo. Now BananaH able to use his Windwalk to back away. How did I get a spine injury? I've had lower back issues for over a year. Back in 2023, I messed up my back clearing some ice off the deck because we had a really big snow season. And then I partially healed from that, and then New Year's Day rolled around this year, and I had some weird pains and issues, and that slowly evolved into a herniated L5-S1 disc. It was herniated 1.5 cm to like the left of my body, or no, 1 cm to the left and 1.5 towards my back. So if you're looking at it from like section cut, so 1.5 literally pushing outwards, and then I had nerve pain shooting down my leg. It's been awful. It's been awful. I got a steroid injection last Friday, and we're continuing to push through with PT. Every day just trying to get a little bit better, but it's been rough. By the way, it's Hunt Illidan. Hunt Illidan. So both teams have... So one of these teams is coming out with a bounty. Gazlo or Hunt Illidan. Did you get therapy? I had the spine injection, as I said last Friday. I've been going through physical therapy for about 2 months, but physical therapy has been limited because of the nerve pain. I was very... Because you can't... like, physical therapy is the healing process, but I can't do physical therapy if I'm only going to damage myself by doing that, if that makes any sense. So... slowly doing our best to strengthen, stretch, and get to a place where I can start really bolstering the strength of my body. And until then, it's just slow, steady, every single day. Illidan, this is a copy, by the way. That is a copy of Illidan, so if you were like, why is Illidan inting? It was just getting rid of the clone, so that way Abathur, who, by the way, spawns right next to these minions, needs to get out of here. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Decent damage onto Porky. Good poke as well, but it doesn't look like they're going to step in any further. Chiropractor helped a lot. I personally don't want to go to a chiropractor. I got nothing against chiropractors. It's just, you know the running meme of the, you go to a chiropractor and they're like 1, 2, 3, and then they like bend like a skeleton in half. I'm good. I don't need someone to snap my spine in half. I'm banking on physical therapy, and maybe I can get it through my insurance, but massage therapy helps a ton as well. But yeah, chiropractor, I don't trust someone to just start bending me in directions right now. Hunting from the Illidan, Itrax drops a Horrify. It's not enough. You've had something similar the last 3 months? It's miserable. Dude, it is. There was, the day after I got my MRI, I had, like, the disc, like, inflamed or something from the MRI. I don't know. But the day after the MRI, I missed almost a week of streaming because I was in so much pain. Like, I was on the floor just yelling in pain. It was misery. Phase shift from Brightwing into the top lane. Diablo activates the Apocalypse, trying to focus onto Ultralisk here. The Bladestorm from Samuro coming through, and Illidan will go down. First kill of the game for the first kill of the map for the side of Team Banana as they defend against these Garden Terrors, pushing into all 3 lanes still. Garden Terror in bottom lane pushing past the fort. Garden Terror in top lane being managed by Banana. 1, 2, 3, crack! And you're, yeah, exactly. PT over chiropractor. Oh, absolutely, Keen. That's, I've literally been, I've said it to every nurse, doctor, and everyone in between. I want to heal through PT. The deal I made with the universe is I heal through PT, and then I continue doing these exercises forever. That's literally it. I want to get to a point where I'm feeling good, and then I want to start actually strengthening my entire body. I don't need to look like Schwarzenegger or Jason Statham. I don't need to look like, I don't need to be ripped. I just want to have strength. Does that make sense? My friend used massage a few weeks, but a chiropractor helped a lot. Do whatever works for your body. That's what I always say. Do what works for your body. Everybody's different. You know, there's people in chat that can sit there and eat Taco Bell and drink Baja Blast. I can eat Taco Bell, but I can't drink Baja Blast. You gotta do what works for your body. Massage therapy and PT works for my body. I got full, oh dude, yeah, I Gabba Benton, yeah. As I said, I had the steroid injection. I apologize to anyone who's like, cast the game! We get off topic here. This is normal. If you want me to literally only talk about the game, too bad. I'm sorry. Enjoy our off-topic stuff, because right now, I mean, ooh, oh my god, Mal'Ganis has an Abathrat. Oh my god, the seed is spawning. You all know this. It's 16 talent tier about to be here. Garden Terror phase just went. It's chill time. This map is very all over the place. Really, we're kind of waiting for the next couple levels, because that's where things are going to start unfolding. We've had one structure fall so far. Hunting from the Illidan. Night Rush from Mal'Ganis, ball lighting from the Cassia going out as the Apocalypse is going to be activated. There's going to be a Grab-A Bomb from Gazlowe, answered by a Scarlet Aegis from Whitemane. Johanna Yaya is going to be taken down as Gazlowe, a little low, throws out the Explodium Charge connecting onto 2. Meanwhile, Itrax is working their way back into this team fight with a few Fel Flames. Gets the drain onto this clone of Mal'Ganis who will expire. Everyone needs to make a decision best suits you. Oh, yeah. My mom has gone through, she had a laminectomy, she had 3 of these steroid injections, and she's done different, like, Pilates and stuff has helped her a ton. It's just whatever works for your body. If I could go snowboarding, I would. That would honestly help me out a ton. But I can't do twisting and flex. I can't, yeah, there's movements I can't do. Nice Shadow Charge into the wall. Ultralisk is going to try, and oh, wait, this fight is still going. No, White Mane is going to go down. With Diablo, traded. Can Jean Lazelle, can they get a kill onto Jean Lazelle? No. Okay. Well, it's hunted from Illidan. Why? He gets the Abathur hat. He's going to jump onto Itrax. Oh my god, no way, no way, no way!
Triple kill!
What is that? What is that? Really? Gazla, why didn't you help? Oh. Sorry, going through it. No, no. Get a good chair for casting. Well, I do have a very good chair for casting. I have a TC100 from Corsair, and honest to God, and this is not me selling Corsair, even though they're our sponsor, this chair is the reason I can stream. I can't sit on the couch. I can't sit in the, I can't sit on kitchen chairs. This is the only chair I can sit in. But yeah, I just, the big thing for me is I don't want to have to start taking, narcotics or anything like that, or like painkillers. Right now, I'm just taking anti-inflammatory stuff, Celebrex, which is, it's just super strong joint anti-inflammatory stuff. But it's not like, it's not like I'm taking, I had a muscle relaxer I was taking for a little bit, but I was only taking it at night before I went to bed, just to get me through the night so that way I could sleep and rest. Double kill in top lane for the members of Team Ultralisk as their Hunt Illidan starts out this chase down top. If you help, oh, it is. That was a respectful 1v1 technically. But if you think about it, how is it really a 1v1 if Illidan has the Abathur symbiote, the hat? Is it really a 1v1? Because he is getting extra help. That's how it's been for you. And Cyber, I hope you heal, bud, dude. As I said, my mom's gone through this. My neighbor has gone through this. A lot of people have gone through this. So I know a lot about this injury and the healing and everything, but it's time. It takes time. So that's the hard part. It takes this is anywhere from a 3 to many month recovery. True, Illidan cheated, yes. Illidan Abathur is old cheese. Well, then we should probably throw it out because it's getting a little stinky, huh?
A seed is sprouting.
What I'm saying is you can't have a respectful 1v1 if Abathur is hatting one of the targets, you know? That's not a 1v1. You're getting augmented help. Alright, phase shift onto the Samuro. Was that canceled out? Hunt from Illidan? I thought I heard a hunt from Illidan. Oh, no, I did. He hunted down into the Samuro down in bottom lane and got the kill onto him. The phase shift was canceled out. Yeah, phase shift was canceled out because Samuro swapped mirror images. Take a muscle relaxer, yeah, for night for the pain. That was the reason I was taking, because I thought I was like, oh, maybe I take the muscle relaxer before I stream, and I'm like, I'll probably be all loopy and weird on stream, so let's take the muscle relaxer at like 9 p.m. at night, so that way I just pass out in bed, which was helpful. But I stopped taking it immediately when I got this injection. Diablo's souls will be picked up here as White Mane does go down. Mid fort has fallen, top being pushed in. Bottom Garden Terror already cleared out. It's 20 talents here on both sides. We do have the Hive Mind for Abathur. Titan Revenge on Cassia. Seeker Swarm for our Mal'Ganis. Illidan with the Bolt of the Storm. And the Scarlet Crusade. Over on the opposing side, that Windstrider, Speedy Dragon, Haunt for the Gul'dan Bomb Toss, as well as the Hellgate Diablo. How are the levels so close in 5 to 11 in kills? Oh, there's a 5k difference in heroic experience. But There's 1,000 less in mercenaries, 2,000 less in minions. They do have another 3,000 or 4,000 in passive and in structure. So there's roughly a 7,000 experience difference, which is leading to about a level. And it's only about 6,000, which is not that much when you really look at it, especially this late in the game. Let some ortho Giga Chad fuse your spine. Just go for the most risky surgery that you don't need. Yeah, just go for an unnecessary surgery. Just go for an unnecessary surgery that not even your surgeon would recommend to you. The surgeon said I could have opted in for disectomy, but I didn't want to do that because I was already in PT. And if I went in for surgery, I'd basically be restarting the entire healing process over again. Please don't do that. No, Calkin? No, you know what? Chat is never wrong, so let me call up my surgeon after this game and say, you know what? Fuse these bad boys together. I don't need my spine to bend properly. Oh, God. I've had some weird issues with this monitor lately, and it just turned off on me, and I don't know how to get that back. Yeah, this monitor has been a little weird lately, and I don't know what I need to do to fix it. All right, well, it looks like I'm casting off of... looks like I'm already going to be casting off of OBS. Okay, there we go. I don't know why, but this monitor, there's something too smart about this monitor. I think there's actually a setting where it does like a refresh thing after using it for so many hours. Hunting from Illidan onto the back line onto Gul'dan. Gazlowe with the Grabo Bomb. Carrion Swarm from Mal'Ganis, but he has that Seeker Swarm, so he's going to get 3 sleeps right there. Ball Lightning from Cassia. Hellgate in from Diablo. Itrex gets the Phase Shift from Brightwing. Maybe? Not? I don't know. That health bar didn't look like it moved very much, but Zon Lazal is currently being run down. Abathur gets the kill onto Brightwing, and Gul'dan will fall. This is going to be Diablo Souls expended. Banana moves to the right-hand side, but this is looking like they want to move in through bottom lane, and with Hunt Illidan, the Abathur had as well, this is looking like Team Ultros might be able to take map number 3. Diablo, he does go down. Banana, he's going to try and take down Porky here. Doesn't work out. Now, there's no minion wave, but this looks like it's going to be still fine. Oh, wait, they're looking at Banana once again. Well, Team Ultralisk, it looks like with GG's called by Brightwing, we are going to be seeing core falling. Clone Illidan on core as well.
Team kill.
Picked up by the side of Team Ultralisk to wrap things up here in this map 3. But don't go anywhere, everyone. We still have one more best of 3 on the way. Mal'Ganis, put your monitor to sleep. No, there was a setting. There was one time when I was streaming, and my monitor had a message that popped up when I first got it, because this is a Corsair monitor, and it was I didn't go through like the settings or anything, but there was something that popped up. It's like, you've been using your monitor for X amount of hours. You should use this thing to make sure that it like recalibrates properly. And it was like, okay, sometimes technology's a little too smart to where it's kind of dumb. But as we're going to get ready for our 4th best of 3 of the